Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. It has been a few days, but the next match is here. Chaos / Code Control. Chaos is paired up against Lightsworn Rulers. Both decks are currently sitting at 0 points, so it's important that one of these decks or both actually win their match here to get the 3 points and maybe move on, or at least increase their chance to move on to the top 16 later. First deck list is a little more aggressive version of Code Control. You know, the standard, quote-unquote standard Code Control was with multiple scapegoats, multiple metamorphs as well. If you played back then, there were a few versions of the quote-unquote Code Control deck. There were, Americans, USA played, most of the time played a little more aggressive builds with Mystic Swordsman level 2, DD Assailant and so on. But other versions as well, like this version, the Chaos version, is I think a little bit better than the standard Code Control deck, playing multiple scapegoats, multiple metamorphoses, which could end up being dead in your hand. So a little more aggressive version seemed more appropriate here for the tournament, since the deck definitely is an underdog. Second deck list, we have Lightsworn Rulers, I believe the second place of our European Championship back in 2014, was it 2014? I think so. Yeah, 2014, should be 2014. Second place, Lightsworn Rulers. The deck wasn't running Tidal because yeah, it does have more attack than Tempest, but Tempest has more targets to banish, like Dracossack for example, while Tidal only has the water. Of course, I think Art Knight is the only water here, unless I'm missing something. But yeah, the second reason also was because of the Mermail matchup, because of mind control. Tidal giving them, maybe giving them the extra option to go for Abyss Chaos with your own Tidal. But yeah, those were, I think, the only two reasons. But yeah, let's hop into the first game. Right, first duel, and I'm playing Code Control. One of my favorite decks in this game's history. Point is playing with Lightsworn Rulers. Immediately Delinquent Duo his hand. I think worst case scenario I hit maybe the Rainbow Kuriboh. I'm not really sure other things. Yeah, maybe the Eclipse as well. But other than that, no reason not to go for the first turn duo and set the Magician of Fate. He does have Curry Bandit, his life saver here, I think, because his hand is kinda dead, bar that Curry Bandit. So go for damage. Deal 2/2 damage with the Breaker, and the Magician of Fate set the call, just in case next turn I draw maybe Graceful Charity, discard a huge beat stick and maybe go for game. Bardo, Rainbow Kuriboh, here makes a good move, goes for double Raiden, so activating Raigeki Break seems kinda useless, activating the break on one of his Raidens, right? But the JD was kinda expected, BLS and banish the JD and set the Scapegoat, thinking that I'm in a decent position, since I don't think he had any Dragon Rulers in his grave, and yeah, nothing to banish his Eclipse to get back his beat sticks, you know, but he ripped one of his Dragon Rulers, I think one of his only outs to banish the Eclipse, bar of course that, what is it called, Diablos? Lights Ray Diablos, I believe the name is, to banish one light from the grave, but makes a good move, goes for Dracossack, blows up the entire field. His Dracossack will survive because the tokens are blown up, and now he can just attack for a game. So yeah, the Goat Chaos deck a little bit too slow here, giving the Lightsworn deck too much time to set up, fill its grave with all those lights. I think I have to book Slyla. He definitely would have popped one of my face downs. I have the option to maybe deal a lot of damage here with Return, with Thunder Dragon's Premature Burial, but we know the opponent is playing with Rainbow Kuriboh. He still has one back row, which might be Needlebug's Nest or Phoenix or Wing Blast, and eventually I think it was Wing Blast. Indeed, bouncing back one of the back rows, but yeah, again, the Soul Charge for the Michael is going to manage my face down. The Kutch, good move, since I do have 3 lights in my grave, so no dark, so banishing the face down was definitely a good move. No battle phase, so that's good for me, right? He leaves the blaster on the side of the field. Okay, I'm fine with that. Some Snatch Steal shenanigans here. The Tsuku flip-flop combo, you know, banish, at least activate the effect first, banish one of my opponent's monsters, and then flip it face down, face up again, use the effect again, and eventually I can push for a game. Burial, the Thunder Dragon back again, and Chaos Sorcerer attack for a game. Very cool. last duel, but again, that's pretty much always, it has been pretty much always this case ever since the beginning of this game. The opponent, or at least the other player that starts the game, has a huge advantage, even now with the opening rule of only 5 cards. But anyway, yeah. If the Lightsworn player, if a Lightsworn deck is able to go for double Lumina, Garrots, and milling a lot of cards, filling up the grave, even with those Dragon Rulers, milling those Eclipses. And yeah, at this point I knew I already pretty much lost the game, right? So set the Goats, I believe, and the Book of Moon. Yeah, the Diablos lures out the Book of Moon, and yeah, activating the Torrential here or not wouldn't have mattered, since he would have bounced the Torrential back with Diablos back probably to the bottom of my deck, and yeah, clearing the field to attack for a game. So we knew Goats slash Goat Control Chaos Cookie Cutter was the underdog, and a little bit too slow, I think, compared to Lightsworn's Lightsworn Rulers. So Lightsworns take up the 3 points here and still have a chance to be, or at least to move on to the top 16. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.